Have you been seeing those dizzying, death-defying moments on social media? The photographers are certainly racking up the followers with these pictures, but while those views can take your breath away, Michelle Miller looks at the undeniable risk from unforgettable pictures. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. They are unforgettable. It's called roof-topping in some circles, climbing skyscrapers or bridges to get a picture. They're sometimes taken in the middle of the night, others in broad daylight. For many, the risk is worth the reward in Instagram followers, and it's trending globally. This video selfie begins with a couple of people eating bananas, but quickly reveals the precarious position of photographer Daniel Lau and his two friends. They're perched more than 1,100 feet above the streets of Hong Kong. Because of his growing catalog of extreme photos and videos, Lau has collected some 15,000 Instagram followers. The people participating in this growing trend are called Daredevils or outlaws. On Instagram, the photo ops are referred to as roof-topping. Russians call it skywalking. But what all of these photos have in common is their popularity on Instagram and the legions of followers the pictures attract.
So I think that people do it for the same reason they really post anything online, this sort of sense of adulation, of getting sort of applause from the audience.
Dan Ackerman, CNET's senior editor, says the combination of low-cost photo equipment and far-reaching online social platforms are helping to fuel this dangerous trend.
People just see so much online. They're so hungry for something new, something interesting.
The white flag stunt, performed on New York City's Brooklyn Bridge in late July, brought mainstream attention to what was more of an internet subculture. Two German artists took credit for swapping out two American flags with white flags in the dead of night. A month later, a Russian tourist was caught scaling the same bridge, trying to take an extreme selfie. The two events brought sharp focus to security at the Brooklyn Bridge and the people who now scale buildings and bridges for a thrill and a snapshot.
What's the next step? What is somebody going to have to push themselves to do next in order to get attention once everyone is used to seeing sort of these daring selfies and they become more commonplace?
Well, the reasons these daredevils Instagrammers do this seems to range from straight up thrill seeking to artists looking for that one-of-a-kind shot.
I think it's so awesome.
Oh, I would follow them in a second.
Yeah, and a lot of people do. A lot of Russians, by the way. It's huge in Russia.
But so far, nobody's been seriously hurt.
Not that we know of.
Yeah,
not that we know of.
I think it's only a matter of time, though. When I look at the pictures, it's like, wow, scary.
You have the best Instagram feed. It's
You
so
won't see
good.
me standing on top of a building.
What do you send out? All these selfies of that kind of stuff?
No, like just where she is.
Oh, wherever you are.
Funny stuff. She's
Great
funny.
places.
Yeah.
Like the other day in the Hamptons, I took a picture of TVs on the front lawn.
And deer. And there were.
Because I just thought, you're in the Hamptons and your TV is sitting on the front lawn. That just struck me as odd.
And whose home were you?
I don't know. It wasn't at the home I was staying.
Somebody rich.
It wasn't at the home I was staying.